When Thomas finished his prostate cancer treatment, everyone around him breathed a sigh of relief. The scans were good, the appointments became less frequent, and life, they said, could finally go back to normal. But Thomas knew something important. Cancer might have left his body, but the choices he made every day were still a huge part of his future. And honestly, he had no idea where to even begin. Standing in his kitchen, Thomas opened the fridge, then the pantry, feeling completely lost. What was he supposed to eat now? How should he live? Could his choices really help him stay healthy? No one had given him a simple, straight answer. He wasn't looking for miracle cures or fear-mongering. He just wanted some real guidance. At his next follow-up, Thomas finally asked his doctor a simple question. What can I do every single day to support my health? The doctor smiled and said something that stuck with him. Nutrition and lifestyle matter, not as a treatment, but as support for your body. That single sentence changed everything. Food wasn't a cure, but it was information for his body. Movement wasn't punishment. It was support. Sleep wasn't laziness. It was healing. Thomas made a decision. He wouldn't try to change everything all at once. That was just too much pressure. He would change one small thing at a time, starting with his plate. He learned that a supportive diet isn't about being perfect. It's about the overall pattern. He started adding more colorful vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, and lentils. He used healthy fats like olive oil and nuts. His plate became Brita, rainbow of green, red, orange, and purple. Each color represented different nutrients helping his body. He didn't remove everything he loved. Instead, he simply reduced processed foods, sugary drinks, and heavy, fried meals. He did it without guilt, focusing on balance instead. He learned that food shouldn't create fear. It should create nourishment. He started eating more slowly, paying attention to when he was full, and actually enjoying his meals instead of just rushing through them. Nutrition became an act of respect for his body, not a way to control it. But he knew lifestyle was more than just food. He also looked at how he lived each day. Before cancer, Thomas thought exercise had to be intense and grueling. Now, he learned that movement could be gentle. He started with a simple 10-minute walk, then 15, then more. Some days he stretched. Some days he just rested. Movement boosted his mood, his energy, and his confidence. He stopped exercising to fix his body and started moving to support it. Sleep was another piece of the puzzle. After treatment, his sleep was a mess. He'd stay up late and wake up tired. He learned that sleep isn't optional. It's a vital part of recovery. So he created a simple routine, lowering the lights at night, turning off screens earlier, and taking some quiet time before bed. Sleep became a powerful form of self. And then there was stress, something Thomas had ignored for years. Cancer forced him to see how stress affected his appetite, his sleep, and his energy. He learned simple tools like deep breathing, taking short moments of silence during the day, and the importance of talking about his feelings instead of holding everything inside. Reducing stress didn't make his problems disappear, but it made them so much easier to carry. Of course, some weeks were good, and some were hard. Thomas still enjoyed meals out with friends. He still skipped a walk sometimes. He still had tired days. And that was okay, because he learned that a healthy lifestyle isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up for yourself, again and again. Months passed and Thomas felt stronger, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, too. He realized that focusing on nutrition and lifestyle isn't about the fear of cancer returning. It's about supporting the life you have right now, today. He learned you don't need extreme diets or shame. You don't have to do everything at once. What you need is awareness, patience, and a whole lot of kindness toward yourself. So if you are living with or after prostate cancer, please remember this. Nutrition supports your body. Movement supports your strength. Sleep supports your healing. And managing stress supports your mind. Your small, daily choices matter more than you know. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Of course, this story is for education and awareness. It's not a substitute for medical or nutritional advice. Always talk with your qualified healthcare professionals about your personal needs. Thomas once thought health was something only doctors handled. Now, He knows better. Health is built daily with food, with movement, with rest, and with care. One simple choice at a time. If this story helped you, and if you're learning how to live well during or after prostate cancer, please follow our page for more supportive stories and education. Subscribe so you don't miss our future videos on survivorship, mental health, and life after treatment. You are not alone on this journey. Thank you so much for listening.